Good to see you, buddy. Hey, I got Lance in the studio with us from Betteridge Fine Jewelers, and today we're talking about your amazing, it's a small smattering of the collection of timepieces you have. You're not just a jewelry store.
We're not just a jewelry store, although that's how we started. 1897 was all jewelries, and at that point there were pocket watches, not watches. In really 1897, that was just happening.
Do you still see some pocket watches?
We still see estate pocket watches that come through. We had an Patek Philippe pocket watch. It was pretty incredible that came through probably about 2 weeks ago. So we still see them. They come around every now and then.
But is anybody still making pocket watches? They should be, right?
Yeah. Most of them are actually in very limited production, but there's still pocket watches out there. People
I
still like
have
the
a
idea.
Swiss Army pocket watch that I got as a gift from an old girlfriend years ago. And once in a while it's nice just to kind of pull it out and wear it, because sometimes, you know, it's tight around the cuff to fit a watch, and some of the watches are bigger.
Yeah, and people like the idea of having it in the pocket and the whole process of pulling out and looking at it.
Something about it. It looks cool if I'm
Very
having a pipe and check, you know.
Yeah, maybe.
No pipe. So we have 3 different brands, 3 very well-known, world-renowned brands.
3 big-name brands. One, the probably most recognizable will be the Cartier. Cartier has been around since 1847, started as a jeweler, got into the watch business in the early 1900s, like right around 1904. He made a watch for a guy named Santos Dumont. But this is a timepiece called the Boulogne Bleu. This one's brand new to us, although this collection's been around for probably 10 years. This is the rose gold single diamond bezel Boulogne Bleu is the name of this one. And they made a 42 millimeter. This is a big watch.
Now this is for ladies. Does Cartier make watches for men also?
We do. They make a ton of watches for men as well, and we have a massive collection of Cartier in right now.
Okay, and obviously very popular.
Very popular, yep, biggest brand. So this one here, Panerai, probably a little less known because there's just not that many outlets compared to like a Cartier. Panerai is an Italian company, started in Florence, Italy, mid-1800s, made watches for the Italian Navy. Then they actually started in 1990, fairly recently in the watch industry, started making timepieces for the public. This is the brand new 47 millimeter submersible.
I dig
so this piece is super cool, very industrial.
Yeah, it is.
You can take this in the water. It's got a very awesome rubber strap on it. This just has a really big cool factor, I think.
And you're a big fan of Panerai, and I'm digging that watch too.
I love them, love them, love them.
Yeah.
And the last one we have. So this is probably the most exclusive of, it is the most exclusive of the 3, and you will not see this brand in very few places. As a matter of fact, I think the only outlet for Longa other than us here in Vail is in Las Vegas.
And this is called Longa?
A. Longa & Son is the name of this company. This is made out of Germany. It is a German company, again started in the mid-1800s. During World War II, everything was destroyed. However, the family has some of these relics, and they started making these again in 1990. So they're still, again, although it's an old company, it's new. This is their iconic one. They took the dial and they disassembled it. So you got your time, you have a power reserve on here, you have a second, and then you have a large date. This is probably my favorite dress watch that we carry in the store. If this thing were rose gold on a brown alligator strap, I would, well, I couldn't afford to buy it, but I would if I could. But, so that's the Longa. Yeah, lots of watches.
I mean, if you had to pick a number of how many watches you have in there on any given day, we're talking hundreds?
Over hundreds. I mean, we have 14 of the top brands in the watch industry, including Patek Philippe, FP Journe. Amazing company. Only make 800 watches a year, and we have most of them here in Vail. I mean, what we have tucked over in Betteridge is pretty incredible. So
people need to stop by.
They need to come by and take a look. Just have some fun and walk through the store and enjoy just taking a look around.
Thanks.
Definitely. Good to see you.
Stop by Betteridge Jewelers. They're located right behind the ice rink at Solaris. We have weather coming up next.